6, and I'm going to read 2 pieces. The first one is called Old Head Talking versus Old Talking Heads. This is, my nom de plume is Old Head Talking, and it arrives or was derived from this poem. Okay, fasten your seatbelts. This is an old head talking, not an old talking head. Distinction isn't only a difference in style, because we're about content, without guile. I can name some suits and work boots fit for each category. John Street, Clarence Thomas, George Bush, Martin Luther King, John Coltrane, Malcolm X. You decide who's next in that story. We won't talk about things that ain't what they used to be and maybe never were. We will not be taking the A train when it costs a nickel from Harlem to Coney Island's hurricane. No discussing tax on Colin and Kofi's phones, or how Monica behaved when she was prone. Won't be no remembrance of southbound fried chicken choo-choos, because Emmett Till's trip cost a trainload of blues. Justice was waived due to impossible performance, but history is not a mitigating circumstance. Still, this will not be about Michael Jackson since Billie Jean, Rick James after Super Freak, or why Diana and the Supremes hardly speak. Nah, we won't be talking about Bronx Polacks shooting crap with crooked ham hocks, because genius sees invisible inconsistencies, such as able-bodied patriots parking their flags in handicap-only spots, and how frequently failure is a self-fulfilling prophecy, while success seldom comes so easily, such as sex legally selling everything except itself, and our surprise when the kids won't leave it on the shelf. Like Cubans pushing 50-year-old caddies while Americans vacation in Viet Cong rice paddies, and celebrity accompanies women who boldly display their breasts while censure courts those publicly using them as God knew best. I'll leave it there. Now this is a story behind this too. This is called Happy Birthday, Bob Dylan. I started writing this last year. I was listening to NPR, and they said they mentioned it was Bob Dylan's birthday. So I started scribbling something down. This was in 2008 or 2007, I forget, but I never finished it. But then I decided I was going to come here, and I still was digging Dylan, so I said I'll finish it. And here it goes. Happy birthday, Bob Dylan. First paid you attention when you wrote about Hurricane. Since then, music ain't been the same. Heard you acknowledge Smokey, you and he cut from the same balladeer cloth. Never concerned about electronic versus acoustic, tangled up in blue harmonics among my bird and train picks. Trying to win what's never been won, trying to do what's never been done. Man, you ain't the only one. If I hit the lottery, my wish would be Dylan and Chamberlain, tangled up in blue in a fast car, running red lights in the tracks of Smokey's tears, GPS on the forked road past wretchedness. Analog in a digital riddle, cling to a vine of surrendered sound. Little Jimmy Scott, Nat King Cole, O.C. Smith, analog in a digital dilemma, assailed with sounds I won't remember. Recollecting Billy Eckstine, Bill Withers, Joe Williams, Visions of Another Time and Timber. Many years it took you, bring it all back home on a harmonica. Did it ever really leave?